The Scopes Trial. William Jennings Browning for prosecution and Clarence Darrow for defense. Presley Hernandez starring as John Scopes and William Jennings Bryan.
Miley Finley starring as a police officer and a news reporter.
Amanda Cockrell starring as student in the classroom and Clarence Darrow.
The theory of evolution comes from the idea of us evolving from monkeys.
In church, they taught us that we were created.
There's no such thing as creation. It's all evolution. We're passed down from the generation of monkeys.
So, there was no God that created us?
No, it's evolution. Say that 5 times.
Evolution, evolution, evolution.
Illegal.
Evolution.
John Scopes, you are under arrest for illegal teaching of evolution in the classroom. And we're back. Here today we have William Jennings Bryan and Clarence Darrow, 2 people who will be undergoing very important roles as opposing attorneys in the upcoming trial for John Scopes. So William, I'll start with you. How are you today, William?
I'm great, Miley. How are you?
Great. So tell me, William, who will you be representing in this trial?
My views on religion are very important to me. I support a literal interpretation of the Bible. I think that God is the one who created us all, and I believe that evolution should not be what's taught inside the classroom.
And Clarence, I'm assuming your understanding of that is very different?
Yes, I've never been the type to go along with what people say without thinking on my own. Even though the majority of people around me believe in creation, evolution made more sense to me after a series of studying.
Well, all right. Back to William. What made you have an interest in law?
After graduating from college, I began studying law in Chicago. Then I practiced it more in Jacksonville and Nebraska before becoming elected in the U.S. Congress in 1890.
How exciting. Tell me more about that.
Being elected into the U.S. Congress, I was Democratic, but with progressive views. Even though I was defeated in 1894, I'm proud to say I was appointed editor of the Omaha World Herald before becoming the Democratic presidential candidate in 1869.
That is so interesting. Now, Clarence, to my understanding, you started out in common civil law?
Yes, at the start of my job as a lawyer, I began common civil law cases, but I've always had much of a more interest in criminal law.
Interesting, but Clarence, have you always believed in evolution?
No, when I was younger and more naive, I believed in creation, although I never truly practiced it. Then I came to question the supernatural, and came to the conclusion that it was impossible, and I don't see how anyone else can believe otherwise.
Alright, well then Clarence, how do you respond to the majority of the people going against you in your belief in evolution?
I stand firm in my belief. If society wants to hate me for my opinions, then let it be.
Thank you. Now back to you, William. Why did you decide to speak in the Scopes trial?
I do not only speak for my client, but for the hearts and minds of the American people. For me, this isn't only a trial. It's directly linked to many philosophical and social issues, which I'm speaking up for through this trial. As soon as I heard about it, I knew I wanted to join the case.
Good. Well, it has been a pleasure to have both of you on the show today, and such a privilege to hear both sides of your story.
Yes, thank you very much.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, William Jennings Bryan and Clarence Darrow. The jury found John Scopes guilty of teaching evolution in the classroom.